Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Curseof and welcome back to another one of the top 8 matches for our $100 speed duel tournament. This time we have none other than AVAULT here playing Viral Despair, and we have bylot, the guy who actually went 6-0 throughout the rounds of Swiss, playing Pure Gravekeepers, and I am once again joined by Rook's Table.
Hey guys, thanks for having me, man. Hopefully I don't sound like a kid on Xbox Live this time.
That's the goal.
We got a couple different audio things changed, so hopefully that's resolved. But really excited to see this match of AVAULT and bylot. So bylot I played first round, and yeah, I was surprised at just straight Gravekeepers here from bylot, and he destroyed me. AVAULT, good to see Viral Despair championing the Viral Despair. I think that's one of the more interesting decks in the meta right now. That's like I would say it's like a top 4 deck.
I definitely agree with that.
It utilizes a lot of cards of Trials of the Kingdom. So let's see.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. I'd say if you're not playing Moth, well, you're either playing Gravekeeper or Viral Despair, unless you want to be like Lee and play Spellproof, but that's a rare occurrence here.
Yeah, I know. It's just great to see. You think about all the characters you see from Skills and Kaiba. The fact that Kaiba is still making it here in top 8.
Yeah,
you know, we thought Dragon Caller was dead, so it was over. But Viral Infection is coming back, and it's a different play style. Like you can see, he's activating Viral Infection already to put Despair from the Dark into the grave. He's going to call a monster. So what we're going to see here next is he's most likely got a Book of Life in his hand. We're going to Book of Life that Despair from the Dark right back, and we're going to banish that monster they put in the grave. So really bread and butter stuff from Viral Despair here.
No, yeah, and you know this deck a lot better than I do, as you said you have played it before fairly frequently, correct?
Yeah, besides Dinosaur Kingdom, that's what I'm using competitively. Although after this, I don't know, maybe I'll just go back to Gravekeepers.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what bylot's actually going to send here. We do see a Recruiter hit the graveyard.
Alright, now does AVAULT have the Book and Life in hand? I mean, it's okay to totally set up the graveyard. You know, maybe he's got Haunted Shrine he's setting. Yeah, one of those is probably Haunted Shrine. So maybe next turn he's got no monsters on the field. You can activate Haunted Shrine, get Despair from the Dark right out. So if bylot gets a field set up and wants to start swinging with like an Ambusher, Despair from the Dark is going to shut that down.
No, yeah,
Despair from the Dark actually works it. You know, it doesn't drop into 0 with an Oracle effect either. It's a really strong beater.
It is.
Oh, no, heavy back row from bylot.
Wow, and we don't see any monsters coming down here.
So
that
this
is
game
a Haunted
AVAULT,
Shrine.
Oh, we're going to Viral Despair again with 2 cards in hand. I was going to say, this is giving AVAULT some momentum. Ooh, Vampire Lord. Wow. Nice. That's good. Yeah, also works with Book of Life. It is a zombie monster, and its effect's pretty great. It also has a Viral Infection-like effect. If it does battle damage, you can call monster, spell a trap, and of course, if it's destroyed by card effect, it's special summon the next turn. So that's a great. It competes well against Hidden Parasite Bug Spray, because it will be able to come back on AVAULT's standby phase. So we got some. We have some resources in the graveyard now.
Yeah, and based on the monsters that bylot's hitting, we definitely see some very good Rite of Spirit targets there hitting the graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. Because AVAULT hasn't Book of Life yet, you know, those monsters aren't getting banished, so we can definitely see Curse come back, Retribute for Oracle. We're doing a little bit of damage here and there. AVAULT setting that last card now. Heavy back row. Okay, here we go. Finally,
we don't want to see that. Haunted Shrine. That's a very solid hit there.
Good hit, but does activate in the grave as well. You can banish it.
And we see a Curse come down, doing that nice burn.
Solid 500, which is pretty significant in the speed duel format.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to see a poke come in here for 800. Ooh, the Wonder Wand here. We're just going to probably tribute this off for a draw 2, maybe then.
Wonder Wand Bluff, yeah. Interesting set. Yeah, or unless we're going to try and swing, well, there's no main phase 2, so you can't swing then ditch. Yeah, we're going to ditch for 2.
No, yeah, main
very
phase
good
2
grave
really
setup from both.
Like a lot of cards dramatically. But yeah, we're just going to see bylot, obviously no more summons, but potentially any of these could be Rite of Spirit, and he has a pretty stacked graveyard right now.
Yeah, and bylot setting heavy again.
And here we go, we see that Haunted Shrine effect.
What are we getting out?
Here comes the Viral Despair.
We're not afraid of the Eradicating Aerosol, so we're going to try and go for maximum damage with Despair from the Dark. I know, I call it Viral Despair too. You might as well just call the monster Viral Despair.
Yes, I know. I make this mistake so often.
The other monster I run in this deck is Barrel Dragon, just because double costing can be an easy tribute for it, and it's an answer in case there's something you literally just don't know how to get over, so you're going to flip it to death. we've done that before. But yeah, let's see what AVAULT's got with Despair from the Dark. Obviously, 2,800.
Oh, he's going right
into
in.
battle. He's going to try
straight for that damage.
So now he's trying to bait out some of these traps. He wants to know what kind of traps Bylot has, or you know, we saw Sphere. Heavy arsenal in the back row. We see the Sphere Creepo. Yeah, so AVAULT also knows that you know, Bylot's setting bluffs. We saw that Wonder Wand too.
Yeah, most definitely. And I believe we've actually seen one of the previous Gravekeeper decks also running Sphere Creepo.
Oh yeah, I remember when. Yeah, I remember when Sphere was huge, like last summer and the fall. Yeah, I mean every deck ran it. Gravekeepers definitely, you saw it. All right, AVAULT's gonna set. What kind of set monster does AVAULT have? In Viral Despair. Oh, we're gonna swing into that, and that's gonna be a Recruiter most likely.
Chances are, I'd say, yeah, definitely the favorite to set here. Or honestly, you might just need any set at this point. But as for a set cards from AVAULT's deck, we could see something like Blast Sphere coming out.
That is true. Interesting to see it mained. But yeah, Recruiter Search. So are we going to get the Oracle play? Maybe Bylot's just stalling because he doesn't have an Oracle, and this is his chance. One of those has got to be right.
No, he's grabbing on Recruiter.
Wow.
You would really
if we're looking at the cards, right?
He's seen so many cards in his deck at this point with the draw 2 from Wonder Wand and just sitting here on the field. Not much happening this game so far.
If you look at the decks now, so Bylot has 11 cards in deck, and AVAULT's got 16. So if it gets to that point, AVAULT's got the advantage here. But we are going to see Rite of Spirit, probably going to be for Curse.
Maybe he already has Oracle in hand.
No, Recruiter. Going to do a Recruiter Search here if we tribute for Oracle. And then what are we going to do? Are we going to destroy sets, or are we going to go minus 2,000?
I'm not sure what you... I feel like maybe destroying sets you might prioritize at this point, just because that Viral Despair Despair from the Dark comes back so frequently in this deck with Haunted Shrines, Book of Life, all of it.
It's true. It doesn't feel like a victory getting it off the field. Yeah, there's the tribute for Oracle. Yeah, destroy sets.
I guess we'll see what Bylot opts to do here.
We're thinking about it.
Just saying those chains here now. Asking for a response from AVAULT. Let's go ahead and click this next play. We got a little bit of discussion going on here, and we're gonna see a Floodgate come down on that Oracle. Okay. Oracle's effect still will trigger.
Yep, it does trigger on summon. So Floodgate doesn't negate the summon. It just immediately flips it down.
Still waiting to see what Bylot's going to opt to do here. He says effective pop, so he's going to pop those face downs. And it was a Blast Sphere.
Oh, you are so right. Holy cow. Yeah, look at that. Blast Sphere main decking in this. Well, you know what? I guess if you're playing, I said this before, if you're expecting to play against Moth, I feel like just having a pocket Blast Sphere is never a bad thing.
No, most definitely not. And oh, we see the hidden parasite skill coming down here, wiping the field. And by the field, I mean Despair from the Dark.
Yeah, blown hidden parasite bug spray for just that Despair. It's a little questionable, but I get why he wants that field clear. If we see another Haunted Shrine, though, then I feel like it was a little bit of a waste. Usually, hidden parasite bug spray for one monster is not the best, but it also depends on where we are in the duel, and there really isn't a lot happening yet. No, I mean, Floodgate the Oracle, so I mean, we contribute for another Oracle. It really depends on what's in hand. There's a double cost. So Oracle's defense is what, 15? So that's going to beat over it.
Yeah, you should have no trouble swinging over this Oracle. It's crazy how... Isn't Recruiter's defense also 15? Yeah, Recruiter's defense points is just as big as
Recruiter has the mightiest defense for a 3-star. Like, why?
We see Pyramid of Wonder.
Wow. So that puts cost at 1,900 as it gains 200 attack for each monster on your opponent's side of the field as a continuous spell effect. Don't see that too often. Played that a little bit with Ectoplasmic Fortification.
We see the Windstorm coming out here. Well, I was just trying to keep that that Oracle alive. Maybe another Oracle in hand? Tribute off, grab another one. Yep, we do see another Oracle in hand, most likely, unless he's running Enchanter too.
You know, what would be great to see here now is an aggressive Windstorm to put that cost into attack if we're going to do minus 2,000, 2,000. Get some real damage. But let's see if AVAULT has a response here.
We're waiting. And regardless, we shouldn't actually see this. Oh, another Floodgate coming down.
The Floodgates are nasty coming out.
But yeah, the double cost and actually having some protection from the Pyramid of Wonders right now as well.
Yeah, it's true. Pyramid of Wonder won't go away. And I don't know. I mean, we saw a Dust Tornado from Bylot, but that's here to stay for now.
No, yeah, Double Costume's just chilling with his 0/0. Not much to do with him, but hopefully draw a monster that we can tribute over. Ooh, Book of Life. Here it is.
Book of Life. That's very good. So now AVAULT can banish. He can hit something that Bylot would write a spirit back. So does he want to banish a curse or a recruiter? And then, yeah, we're getting Despair from the Dark back out, which is so big. I was about to say, it was coming down to the top decks, and wasn't really sure what kind of tools AVAULT had left, but there's a Book of Life right there.
I almost feel like maybe you hit the Oracle. Just removing Oracle from the Gravekeeper deck can be really big, and chances are Bylot, like the other ones, is going to run 3 curse, so hitting 1 curse isn't like the end of the world.
You're right. You're not doing a huge dent with that. Vampire Lord. Okay, so AVAULT trying to play around maybe the second Eradicating Aerosol, or maybe anything else that'll try and wipe it from the field that's not battle damage. So, yeah, what's Vampire Lord? 2,000 attack? Okay, so the scariest thing in Bylot's deck is Oracle, especially if Oracle does the effect of minus 2,000, 2,000. So that I can understand where that's coming from, because a lot of other cards, pretty much all the other cards in Bylot's deck shouldn't be able to beat over Vampire Lord, so we don't have to worry about it dying to battle damage. And then if it dies to a card effect, it's coming back next standby.
Exactly. So we do see AVAULT here saying that he's actually going to hit the Oracle from Bylot's deck, like I did anticipate there, which I feel like is the best play.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They're all good options. But yeah, you're right. I mean, what is Bylot's maybe running 2 Oracle here? He's just got 1 in the grave, right?
Yes, because the other one he has 1 set and 1 in grave here.
Okay, I can't imagine he runs 3. He might. We'll see.
Oh, we see a Chain Jar of Avarice. Wow, that's huge.
So that's resolving backwards. So Jar of Avarice is going to happen first before AVAULT's banish pick. Is that right?
Yep, and he's gonna save that Oracle. That's actually very huge right there. All
right, getting some traps back. See a couple of recruiters maybe.
Oh, Spear Career.
Oh, the Sphere. Yeah, of course.
I think he has 1 more card left to shuffle in there.
Yeah.
There we go, Recruiter. Okay. That makes sense.
Getting a little bit of the engine back, of course. And now Jar of Avarice actually kind of puts him on an even playing field in terms of deck size with AVAULT. So we're about 13 and 14 cards here.
You know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Where did that leave us? Okay, AVAULT is getting Vampire Lord out. And now he's probably going to banish. Yeah, he's got to banish either a recruiter.
It seems that, so I'm not 100% in this ruling, but I feel like it might make sense. It says target 1 monster in your graveyard and 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, and special summon the first target, banish the second target. If one of those targets leaves, does Book of Life not resolve?
I thought that it resolved backwards, where Jar of Avarice happened first, and then he could pick a target. Well, actually, no, it makes sense that the target being picked happens first.
Yes, no, the target's first. Wow. So I guess Book of Life doesn't resolve there. And we actually did see Bylot check that with a judge, so before he did use the effect. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've never seen that particular chain of events before.
I haven't either.
So I guess that's what happens when you're in top 8.
Yeah, you learn something new every day. But yeah, definitely AVAULT being put in a very hard circumstance right now. It really depends on
really no resources.
Yeah. It would be really great to see a Haunted Shrine right now. Just so much recursion from that 1 card.
Yeah, we don't know what that back row is in the bottom right corner. But it can't be a Haunted Shrine at this point. It's been set for so long. AVAULT really just top decking now, while Bylot's field is really, really scary. Now we know he has at least 1 more Gravekeeper's Oracle lurking in the deck and 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's set up to, he even has life point advantage, which isn't that significant, but yeah. I mean, when AVAULT does get a zombie out, it's going to be strong because Bylot's got 3 monsters on his side of the field because of Pyramid of Wonder, but we're going for, a Wonder Wanded Recruiter?
Yeah.
17?
17 and plus the Ambusher, that's
what is that, math?
It's not
That's 34. Yeah, that's 34. Oh, he's going to scoop, though.
AVAULT not thinking it's worth it to live on that 100.
So we didn't see the biggest downfall there on AVAULT's side was we didn't see enough graveyard cards to get cards out of the graveyard. We saw the 1 Haunted Shrine, which was targeted by a Dust Tornado. Book of Life didn't work the way he wanted it to because we got Jar of Avarice there. So that's really what brought him down. But if he gets a good hand here, I think he can set up his field. If he gets a spare from the dark out and keeps it out at least 3 different times, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely not seeing that that graveyard recursion coming down from AVAULT was huge for bylot. Just stopping all of those effects. It's yeah. We're gonna see some long-siding process here. Let's go ahead and
You know, it would
that.
be huge if this was regular format, because like a lot of Gravekeeper decks run Necro Valley, and I'm pretty sure Necro Valley means that none of that graveyard stuff can happen. So that'd be
Yes,
nuts.
You're right. You're right.
It'd be a huge shutdown. All right, but we're gonna see. Are we seeing AVAULT going first?
We are seeing AVAULT going first here. Yep.
Interesting play, but yeah, I could understand that with the Viral Despair deck. So we get the jump on activating Viral Infection and ditching what we need to ditch into the grave and maybe set up our field here. We're going to see Viral Infection. Do we have the magic cards? Okay, we got Vampire Lord.
Okay, that's a good hit up.
Not the money card, but a really good card. I also love that he text Vampire Lord. Like, that's a really interesting card, in my opinion, that we don't see enough.
No, I agree. I mean, it's a really strong card as well. And like you said, we don't see very much of it in the current format. I mean, all we really see is Moth. And we are going to see bylot here hit the curse once again.
There's that Blast Sphere, huh? Set the Blast Sphere
Yep.
And a back row. And now let's see what bylot's got here. Opening with a Recruiter.
Recruiter Wonder Wand.
No, we're gonna ditch for 2.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Depends on what we have. Yeah, we're gonna ditch for 2.
Yep. And I feel like after seeing the Blast Sphere from game 1, I think that's a fair play to just go for that ditch for 2. I would probably assume it's Blast Sphere and go for that, just trying to get some more cards from your deck.
Yeah, because now, I mean, he gets Recruiter's effect too. So let's see. Okay,
he's the Oracle. Probably
so
Rite of
now,
Spirit then.
We assume he has Rite of Spirit in his hand. He's setting that. And, you know, if that card is a Blast Sphere that Vault has set, then he won't try and flip it this next turn. So it's going to be a sit and duck for Oracle.
Yeah, most definitely. In this matchup, do you think you call a monster every single time with Viral Infection? And that set card was actually a double cost in here.
I typically, yeah, that was interesting. Oh, he's flip summoning it.
Yeah.
I typically call a monster every time just because of Book of Life. I definitely call in the beginning, but depending on the deck, I may call Trap. Just in case I'm looking at like Floodgates, or I know, it really depends on the deck. Well, okay, looks like AVAULT's going to try and get 1,700 in just to try and bait out some traps. So this isn't worth windstorming. Yeah, bylot's going to take that. Now we might see an unfazed right. No right yet. But the reason I ask about it is because there's the Rite of Spirit. Because feeding the graveyard for a Gravekeeper deck, as I almost feel like it benefits bylot more than it benefits AVAULT here. Just getting those curses, those recruiters, those Rite of Spirit targets. That is true. Yeah, the Rite of Spirit targets are huge. And maybe in this case you do want to call traps, because then bylot has to figure out if he wants to mill his rights. There's the tribute for Oracle. Oh, he does have Jar of Avarice too, though. That's an easy mill. Yeah. But we're going to pop sets, or are we going to try and slam into this costume for 2,000? AVAULT did have the Floodgates. What's that back row? Oh, we are all good.
All good. All right. No Floodgate this time. Ah, we see him pop the Blast Sphere once again. That's so sad. I really want to see that Blast Sphere effect go off.
I mean, yeah, not as exciting with Gravekeepers because, you know, you're hitting maybe 2,000. But, oh yeah, there it is. Oracle going to try and beat over cost. And wow, what is that back row? AVAULT doesn't have any defense right now. No Floodgate for that Oracle and nothing to deflect that attack. So now it's, I mean, we see this board control. It's astounding. Like how AVAULT just does not have the tools to get set up. You know what it is? We're going to Viral Infection with 2 cards in hand. There it is. Okay, yeah. Despair from the Dark.
No point in holding on to that. But yeah, no,
I was going to say, like,
really low on
resources. That's the thing. For sure. Yeah, Despair from the Dark, not in the opening hand, is huge.
We see him actually hitting spell here, and I feel like I agree with that. Spell or Trap would definitely be the target for me here. Just, ooh, Mask of the Accursed. But we know that bylot has another copy of Oracle in hand. He did
so he could tribute Oracle for Oracle, yeah. Interesting that Mask was set. So this was a bad hand for AVAULT then, right?
Oh yeah,
because
this must have been terrible.
You set Mask so long ago, like as a bluff. Oh yeah, tribute Oracle for Oracle. Oh no.
Yeah, he's going to give the Oracle the buff. Imagine giving the Oracle the buff effect. No one uses the buff effect.
Oh my gosh. I have to reread that first. Attack equal to the combined levels of monsters tribute. So what's Oracle's level?
Looks like it's level 10. Yeah, 3,000. Wow. So yeah, well, that's
actually
and a Rite of Spirit.
Oh,
that could
Rite
just
of Spirit
be
in the battle phase. Does he have a spear? It's gonna be
He's going for the burn too.
curse.
What a flex.
That's so rude.
And AVAULT just saying GG. Wow.
Oh.
What was that card in the hand? Another Despair from the Dark. I guess AVAULT just holding on to that just to bluff that he had something good to bylot. I don't know, but wow. AVAULT
That was a
with the
massacre.
that was a very brutal hand there.
Oh yeah, that was very, very monster heavy. So we had the tools and we had the monsters, but we just didn't have a way to get them back out of the grave.
I know, we didn't see
Oh, man.
anything. But yeah, regardless there, I think that was a very well played match. Sad that AVAULT didn't see anything here in game 2.
Yeah, that's the price you pay with Vile Despair. I guess it depends. Yeah, it really depends on the opening hand, and I guess he just had a couple bad ones. Obviously, Bylot demonstrating that Oracle, no matter what hand you get, you can make it work. And really, it comes down to Recruiter Wand. I mean, that's giving you 3 cards. One of them you want. You know you want. And that's how he set up his board against AVAULT. Yeah, while AVAULT was floundering there. But really good stuff to Bylot. Obviously shows through why he went, what was it, 6-0?
6-0, yeah. He won every single match in Swiss.
Yeah. Good for him.
But yeah, no, fantastic duel there. I must say I enjoyed that one. But regardless, hopefully the mic quality was a lot better for this one. It should be if everything works out correctly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I highly recommend hitting that like button and also subscribing. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for top 4. So yeah, that's a wrap, guys. Peace out.